We're live.
We're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode with OK Student. My name's Nick, and this is Martin.
My name is Martin. Nice to, well, we can't see you guys, but yeah, nice to be here. Nice to be here again.
Absolutely. We love our live sessions on a Friday, and we have a slightly different episode this week.
Yes. So we've figured out that we put out so much content on daily basis on all of our platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. We have a Medium blog. We have actually other students contributing to our channels with their own personal stories, and we've been getting quite many messages about what we actually do and who we are, because what we're doing here is we're building a good community for students, but very often can I say the actual work we do as well not goes missing, but yeah, people just may not understand straight away. So we thought we'll frame this show as what is OK Student about, and we'll introduce to all of you a little bit what we're about, what we do on a daily basis, how we help students, what opportunities we create, and all of that.
Exactly right. Everything you've just said, the community's been growing so fast. I think because of lockdown, people having more time on their kind of devices and looking for information digitally. But as you said, the Medium blog, the Instagram, the live sessions we do. So we do several lives a week on YouTube. So we're doing loads of content and people are enjoying it, but sometimes it's joining the dots about who we really are.
Definitely. And I'm not going to lie, I'm personally, I bet you are as well, super proud of the community side, because this is the real value that we are giving to students without any really strong expectation of return. And that's the beauty of it.
Definitely. We're trying to just give students real advice, connect them together so that they can help each other. And really, for me, it's kind of like helping people make informed choices about studying in the UK, about what choices they have, how the system works. That's my personal passion.
So how to kick off? So should we start with the basics of the basics? So of course, we are an agency giving advice to the students, but of course we need partnerships with universities, right?
That's correct. So what OK Student is an application support service for UK universities. And the way we do it is that we work in partnership with many universities so that we get the correct training and we become an extension of their support services. So we get training, we get the right contacts and admissions, and we learn all about the different values of each university, the different entry requirements, and then we communicate that to people who are interested in applying to university. So really, we are working in partnership, but we are an extension of these university partners. And for us, that partnership group is more than 65 of the best universities. And so we're really well positioned to give official advice on their behalf about the choices you have, but it's always impartial. So, basically we take each candidate and look at their grades, their interests, and then we make suggestions around that's appropriate for them so that they don't waste time and that they actually get to the best choices. And then we just connect them to those universities so that they can get official advice as well from the university.
So I mean, I know that you have personally advised students as well, and of course you do a lot of the other big picture stuff as being the director of the company. But looking only not the community side, but only at the actual application process, what have you found to be the most valuable thing that the students couldn't actually get by themselves? Is it just simply helping them to pick the best university, or is it actually just helping with their like CVs or motivational letters that they would struggle otherwise? What have you seen to be the key thing that is the most valuable? Is there one?
Yeah, so I've been helping students for 15 years, and so a lot of experience in this. And there's two things here. Most people see entry requirements as a fixed set of rules. I must get an A, and I must get this, and I must, get IELTS 6.5, and that's the rules to get into this university. When actually those rules can be flexible. If you know the system and you know each individual case, if you take professional advice, you can find different ways that are appropriate for different universities, and it gives you much more of an insight into what choices you actually have. So if I kind of
so if I read correctly, what you're trying to say in here is that it actually isn't one thing. It's more of the calm and trusted voice that quite often can calm students down and like just tell them that it's not only black and white. Like there is different ways, and probably the extensive knowledge that we have.
Yeah, so an application to a UK university is about your academic grades, your English language standards, and then things about like your finances, and if you need a visa or funding, the way to go about that process. So it's very process driven, but the reality in reading between the lines is that individual cases are much more complicated. Mm-hmm. What if I drop a grade here, but I have a higher grade here? What if I've got different circumstances? Actually, when do I need to submit each piece of information? What are the deadlines? What are the benefits, the added value, like scholarships and things like that I can take advantage of? So that the whole thing is more complex, and you can get so much more benefit from taking professional advice. And that's what I've always found over my career. The other part is that coming to university is more than just a degree in what you're going to study. It's so much more about the person, the lifestyle they want, their interests, all of the things that mean things to people. So actually getting to know people and what they want to do and what makes them happy, and then connecting them to those opportunities in universities, that's the fun bit, but really the valuable bit, because it means that you can play sports and study, or you can live in a certain location and afford it. You can live in a big city but afford it. So I think those things about personal choice and lifestyle are always the amazing bits to connect the dots like that.
Yeah. I know that we're really proud of the fact that we're actually based in the UK, not in different countries. Well, maybe we will be. But what do you think? What's the value of being in this center of the UK?
Huge value. So there are agencies or support services, consultants all over the world that do a fantastic job of supporting students to come to the UK. They exist, and there are many of them. The thing that we're doing differently is that we're based in the UK, and that we're working with students to give real advice. So it's kind of like opening a window to the world to say, this is what it's really like in the UK. Come and join us. Come and see what it's really like. And I think that's growing and growing because people trust online platforms, and also they want the right information direct from where they're going. They don't want it from somebody in their own country who might not have visited or might have been in the UK a decade ago. They want it from people who are actually going through it right now. And that is where we do that so well.
On point. I fully agree. Because the life and even the culture kind of changes so quickly these days. And I'm guessing that it's quite easy to be out of touch the reality when you're not based in the UK.
Definitely. And also, trust in some of these consultants overseas has waned. There is a lot of issues around people giving the wrong choices. And the industry is looking at how to regulate consultancy, because at the moment, people can say, yes, I am a representative or I am official, and there's no real accreditation to regulate that. So that we're looking at that as an industry. But actually, if you're connecting people to students who are going through this experience in the UK, it's very, very valuable in terms of that trust factor that we're all looking for.
Yeah, awesome. So yeah, I mean, I'm not student myself anymore because I just literally graduated
only just.
My graduation was on Monday, which didn't happen obviously. But what I was trying to say in here is that something that I find amazing is that I think 90% of our team is students, and so the fact that all of the students, I mean, in marketing and different departments, it's really cool as well. But especially the advisor side, the people who are in touch with the high school students who are trying to get to university are students themselves. And I just find this amazing because the information can't be basically any better because they've been on that journey themselves. Well, they are currently.
So the vision that we've built was really about saying, how do we connect with students? How do we communicate it in the best way possible with the most amount of trust, but in the right channels and the way they understand? And while I can give experience, I'm not getting any younger. I have a kind of teacher role of regulation and looking at things in kind of a mature way. But really, I truly believe in the talents of the students themselves that are coming through the UK university system. And I've seen it time and time and again, where very talented students are going through that system and graduating, and an amazing talent base, from creative people to kind of process-driven people, great business minds. And so the vision for OK Student is to actually empower and give back to opportunities to those students to run the business. The best way to drive us forward is to work with this generation and let them come up with the solutions, of how to improve everything. So we really are. I think it said it a minute ago, but we are students supporting students. This was an organic phrase that came out from many, many discussions. It's not really appropriate for me, and even for you now, because you've just graduated. But in the main, the whole company is students who are currently studying or recently graduated, so very fresh from that experience, giving their advice to other students. But it's not just a student ambassador. We're actually investing back into those students to train them or to give them a platform to show their skills. So from the advisory side, we're actually connecting our student advisors, our student ambassadors, to train with the universities to get the best advice, to go through all of the process training, so that not only can they share their own insight, they can go through your application and process everything for you on your behalf. And you can be confident that they are doing it correctly. So it's amazing. And for them, it's the start of a career in counseling and going down that route. On the flip side, you have marketing, talented people like yourself, where making amazing content for different platforms on social media, looking at different ways of communicating or targeting students who need this advice, and showing us what you can do, and with amazing results.
Yeah, I mean, 150%. Like from the advisory side, I find really cool what you said about that we don't have only student ambassadors, but they are actually student advisors, meaning that we just don't get them on and then throw them out there and be like, yeah, try to help people, but we're really investing in them. I mean, looking at our past 3 weeks, what kind of training schedule we've had with them, and they've so basically we had 4 or 5 new advisors joining us earlier this month, and they've gone through really heavy training schedule. And yeah, I mean, I found it awesome because it helps both.
We take it seriously. And for the people who want to apply for January session 2021, September session 2021, the advisors now on the training schedule, they're learning all about the latest courses, the latest information, so that they're ready to give that support for the next year. So we're setting up with the training right now, and then they will go into services. But if there's stuff they don't know, they have the connections now to go back to the university, to the heart of admissions or international offices, and say, hey guys, we need some help with this. This is a really good student, but they need help with this. And so we can solve all of the problems associated with some applications. So yeah, it's really good training for them, but amazing for networking, for their own profiles, for their own confidence. And we've got some really talented people on the team. I'm really excited.
And thank you for the kind words towards marketing side as well, because I mean, it's just been a blessing to see. I joined the team, I think, like earlier this year in like January or so, and we've built the marketing team up from basically a couple of people to, I think we have like 7, 8, 9 marketing people now, and all of them except myself now are students. And just seeing them actually passing them the knowledge and like showing how the marketing machine and content marketing works, and seeing them to actually figure out that they're capable way much more than they thought of is amazing.
Yeah, I just love seeing what you guys come up with. And I think it's a trick that many universities have missed, that many companies missed. I would suggest any company get in touch with us, because if you are wanting to communicate with this kind of generation of young people coming through, new graduates and students, there's no better way than actually empowering talented marketeers from that generation to essentially talk to their peer group like this.
Definitely.
And what I love is just having fun with it. You know, it's pushing ourselves to do these things, to give good information. So any feedback we get, questions, we do these Q&As, please send it in, and we'll be happy to kind of answer your questions or look at a topic that you're interested in.
Definitely. We slightly touched the company culture kind of side, and I think company culture people is the unlock to everything, which I find really amusing with like us and OK Student, because I mean, people are everything. Like, as you said, we're having so much fun with everything, which doesn't mean that there is no hard work behind it. But if you find something that you can do the way that you just enjoy it and you're happy doing it, then it doesn't really even feel like work anymore. I mean, we're just pinging new ideas back and forth every day, and then just executing on them, and just seeing all of that good and cool stuff coming out is just awesome.
Well, I'm glad you like it. It's good feedback so far. Like you say, it is professional, hard work, but we're all moving in the same direction. We see it like almost like a sports team, where we are doing our different roles, but we're kind of all coaching each other and helping each other along, and we all share the benefits of that. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think, again, with lockdown and working from home, some people have been struggling to adjust to this lifestyle, whereas we already had it a little bit down, and kind of project management and the way that we can communicate on different tools. And so it's been a very natural process as moving into this world. We have staff in different countries at the moment. You yourself are in Estonia at the moment.
Yep.
And that flexibility, allowing people to work that way, gives us huge benefit. But it also means that we can work with people all over the world. So again, if people want to get in touch about working with OK Student, we can do it because we see the world really as a one world, one place that we can connect together, and that using technology we can have a company culture that allows us to do this.
It's 2020.
It's 2020, guys.
Because if you look at it, like, what do we have? We have like our people are currently in like 5, 6, 7 different countries. I mean, in Estonia, we have people in Spain, we have people in India, obviously couple of people still left in the UK, Portugal, Croatia, Lithuania. What I'm missing, like all across the world, not just Europe.
Yeah, it's when you say it like that, it's just, I never even think about it, but that's their workspace. We're kind of one company, but that they can shape their work as they see fit. And
huge pat on the back for us making it work with all the time zones and like finding ways to keep everyone kind of happy and motivated. And as much as there's been some bumps on the road, I think we've done pretty okay.
We've done amazingly. And yeah, I mean, I've kind of gone through the 9 to 5 job thing, and I don't think Generation Z are really into that kind of work ethic. They want to believe in something, and that we can build something that fits their lifestyle, that makes them feel like they have different ways of working. And we're basically listening and working with all of those suggestions to make it as productive as possible, that the people want to work with us. For me, that's it. It's, do we want to have a company that we all want to work for and that we're proud of? Yes, we do. Of course we do. That is why we put so much time and energy into it. And it keeps growing. So when people are happy, then other people see they're happy, and then they want to join us as well. So we're getting a lot of requests about working with OK Student. So maybe we should cover that.
Yes, let's do that. We have tons of opportunities to work with us regarding to the creative side. Definitely that I can talk about or talk for. We are constantly looking for different creative people. What we're looking for is people who can either make art, so illustrations, design, anything like that. People who can do video, meaning that film video, edit video, and come up with like nice masterpieces, or just are in the beginning of their video journey and wanna practice, and copy as well. These are the 3 main pillars of the content. So copy, video, or art. For copy, we have a Medium blog. You love the Medium, don't you?
I love the writers. I'm old school. I love people who can write and that still want to write in this way. Please check out the blog, because I know it's not as easy as just watching some of the video edits, but some of the writers we have are so good. And if you are a student journalist, please, I'm appealing to you. We would love to have you write for our blog, and we would love to give you a platform to showcase your work.
And that's a really good point. It's not only that we are taking stuff from them, but it's mainly giving them platform to show their skills and show their knowledge. And it's just like a springboard. Yeah,
definitely. I think we covered it in another chat about voluntary work or getting work experience, but it's so crucial for students to have real life businesses to work on, so that they can demonstrate their skills and they can get experience and a little bit more knowledge about how it works in practice. And so we're taking that theme, and some people just want to work with us on a kind of flexible part-time basis to show their skills. But the thing is, as soon as somebody's good and you see they're good, they come in on the company.
We keep them.
Of course, we don't want to train people or see how good they are and then see them go off to other places. So for us, it's a huge talent search. If you're good, get in touch, because you will end up with a job with us, because we love talented people. So yeah, please get in touch if you're one of these creatives, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it gets too close to like praising us now, but one of the benefits I definitely see, and I'm really proud of myself of allowing it, is basically all of our creatives have very, very strong freedom to come up with whatever they want, and most of the time it just goes live. There is no boxes we're putting people in, there is no restrictions, and so I think we're very open for ideas and just happy to do things. Yeah, output is everything. We can all forgive mistakes, but I think it's everybody's learning, everybody's trying, everybody's heart is in the right place, and there's so much good stuff, and hopefully people are enjoying it. We're getting a lot of comments about how much they enjoy the marketing stuff we do. So we're just going to keep scaling it up and finding great people. How to get in touch with us? Yeah. Up there, down below here. So you can either email us, info@okstudent.co.uk. One of us will definitely get back to you. Send us, what do you want to do? Include your portfolio or a couple of pieces of work you've done before. It just speeds up the process, or just a link to your Instagram or any other page where you showcase your work. We're on, I would say, every social platform, OK_student. I think Instagram is up there as well. Just get in touch with us, DM, and we'll get back to you and we'll take it from there.
Do it. And for me as well, a big thing is, if you know people who just need impartial advice about where to study and you like our style, just literally start following us, tag them, whatever, because we can help them out. And I think it's really important that people help others in this way, because we work in partnership with the universities for this very reason. The whole funding structure of this works because we're giving advice to people and giving the correct advice to people. So tag, share, just kind of like us and follow us, show us some love, because other people will see it that way, and people who really need that advice.
As you said, the advice, like if you don't even need the help with application, like our blogs, Instagram pages, we're trying to give so much information about everything you may need when you're wanting to come to the UK, either to study or maybe just live, because there is so much information based on just the everyday life. So that's what I find really cool about it as well. You can actually learn.
Application is just one part of the story, isn't it? The whole student life part is huge. It's huge. And I think it's really important that people support each other and say, we appreciate what you're saying, or we disagree, or whatever, that they get involved in that conversation, because that only helps somebody else down the line understand the whole thing more.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you for everyone watching us on Facebook and YouTube live, or when you're watching it after. Anything, info@okstudent.co.uk, write us, and see you in a week. Well, 1 hour less than in a week. Yeah, I look forward to speaking to you again soon. See you, everyone. Bye-bye.